Check this out.
We are going to crank the volume all the way up. One of the most powerful words in the English language is the word no. Look at the turning point events that get bigger and bigger and larger every year. No one is above the law. Because America is not a place. America is a people. America is a country. America is a nation. Welcome to the Second American Revolution.
Let's watch this again, and let's see what we really just saw.
We are going to crank the volume all the way up. One of the most powerful words in the English language is the word no.
So that you can think, so that you're not distracted by the music.
No. Look at the turning point events that get...
What is that? It looks like a five-sided figure inside another five-sided figure inside another five-sided figure. Do you know the name for a five-sided figure? Well, let me ask you this. If you were going to have a government building to control the military and you called it the Pentagon, how many sides would it have? It would have five sides. What do you see here in this graphic? You see 3 pentagrams, 555. Well, it gets worse.
Events that get bigger and bigger and larger every year.
And what is that in the circle? It looks like a figure wearing a black robe with a halo around its head in a circle. And then there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rays of light coming out from the inside of the circle, which is sitting in a triple pentagram. And you have this scary looking figure.
No one is above the law.
And it gets bigger.
Because
and it gets bigger. And what on earth? It looks like a person standing there. But then,
because America is not
it disappears.
Place. America is a people. America is a country. America is a nation.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, what is Jack Posobiec holding up over his head? Rosary beads. As the sparklers and the fireworks light up the nighttime sky behind him. Do you realize what the message here is? You know why all popes, when they visit a foreign country and they get off the airplane, they get down on their knees and they kiss the ground? It's not because they had a bad flight. It's not because they were scared that they were going to crash and they lived through it. All popes, when they go to a foreign country, they kiss the ground because they are claiming it for the Vatican. You know what Jack Posobiec is doing? You know that Erica Kirk is a hardcore Roman Catholic. Most of you know that, but maybe some of you don't know that. Jack Posobiec held the rosary beads high. But I want you to pay attention to the chain of events that led up to those rosary beads being suspended over the top of the crowd of 31,000 people. Flashing lights, crazy music, 3 pentagrams. And in the middle of 3 pentagrams, a circle with a crazy looking satanic figure. So, being a graphic artist, I made this. We'll start with the Turning Point USA logo. It starts down on the ground, it reaches up towards heaven, And then the tip of the arrow is just about to start its downward rotation, as above, so below. Maybe you see that, maybe you don't. I see that. This is a screen capture of the video that you just watched. When I've watched this dozens of times now, I enlarged it, I expanded it, I put it through Photoshop, and I come to the same conclusion every single time. You have a gateway that is opening. It starts out small and far away, and then it gets really, really big, almost like it's going to envelop or swallow the crowd of people. But just like the CERN collider, it is a gateway that they're opening up. There are 13 beams of light coming through the 3 pentagrams. At the base of all that is what looks like Baphomet sitting in a circle. You can see the horns down at the bottom. You can see the ears of the goat. You can see the horns of the goat at the top. This is what I see at Turning Point USA. I see 13 beams of light. I see 3 pentagrams. I see Baphomet in a circle, and I see their logo, as above, so below. Now, maybe you see something different. Maybe you see something completely, that I didn't see. Maybe you see something that I missed. But maybe you were distracted by the flashing lights and the loud music and the sparklers going off and all these other things that are meant to distract you while they show you what their true intentions are right in front of your face, and it goes right over your head because you're not looking for it.
We are going to crank the volume all the way up. One of the most powerful words in the English language is the word no. Look at the turning point events that get bigger and bigger and larger every year. No one is above the law. Because America is not a place. America is a people. America is a country. America is a nation. Welcome to the Second American Revolution.
Jack Posobiec, hardcore Roman Catholic. Erica Kirk, extremely hardcore Roman Catholic. Benny Johnson, hardcore Roman Catholic. And I'm going to close with this video. It's only 22 seconds long. In typical Catholic style, you know what they're trying to do in the MAGA-controlled Congress? They want to make a statue of Charlie Kirk. Remember, Megyn Kelly is already praying to him. I would have to believe that the vast majority of Roman Catholics are going to start praying to people like Charlie Kirk. Why not? If you're a Roman Catholic, you pray to St. Anthony and St. Jude and St. Mary and St. Maria and all those other saints. What's one more? Can you pray to a St. Charlie? I think you can. And to get you going in that right direction, Congress trying to make a statue, an idol of Charlie Kirk that would be put in the halls of Congress.